Yeah. It's a Mason and Remy show podcast. It's a Mason and Remy show podcast. It's both of the dudes along with a friend. It's a couple of guys and talking a lot. It doesn't rhyme anymore. When you change the lyrics, it doesn't rhyme anymore. Sorry, guys. I feel like I let you down.
It was still a solid intro song, Mason.
All right. Hi. Welcome. It's the podcast. We're live. Welcome to Keaton. The kiddo's with us today on an unofficial Take the Kiddo to Work day. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, man. I think we're good now. We're ready. We're into it. We're podcasting. And I think we're good to go. There was technical difficulties as normal, but no one needs to know about that. We're all good. What are you doing?
I'm coming off an amazing night last night as the St. Louis Blues won a pivotal game 5. It could all end in St. Louis on Sunday, and that's what's super exciting about
It
this.
is.
For many, many reasons.
It's the only thing happening in St. Louis right now,
Yeah.
even though the Cards are playing the Cubs this weekend, and that's a pretty big deal as well. But we have a lot to talk about. Actually, I have no idea what we're going to talk about. I don't plan for this.
Well, we both posted up the middle finger kid last night.
Yeah. And I don't want to, because this podcast will live on for a very long time.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to focus on what happened last night.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's a very big deal, but outside of today, what will we talk about? And it's a rare opportunity that we have Keaton here, who is not a hockey fan. So it's
I was gonna get his opinion on all that stuff, but
well, we can. I just didn't want to focus on last night.
okay.
What did you want to ask him?
Well, I wanted to talk, and I think we might mention this on the air today, but I wanted to, because memes are so heavily in our lives today, how do you think that this kid, who may or may not have known that he was on camera at the time, flipping off the Blues as they're going back into the locker room, what's his meme life going to be now?
Well, I think since he flipped off like a bunch of people, I think he's like, now that if he's seen himself, I'm sure he has, he's probably like happy about it. Like he's probably like proud of himself. If he like
I was thinking that same thing, but
He knew what he was doing.
Like,
but he may or may not have known, because they switch cameras on and off all the time. They may have, he could have known that he was on, but I'm guessing he probably didn't. But now looking back, he's like, I did it.
Oh yeah, you got to know. You got to know that
he'll show all his friends and like become like famous.
But then what? Like
nothing.
Right.
Well,
I don't think he even went into it going, I'm going to be a meme. He was just like, I'm going to flip off all these guys because they just beat my team. Plus, whatever money his dad paid to get him down there, I'm assuming his dad paid for it. I don't know, worth it?
They were good seats, unless they moved down like after the game was over.
Would have been great if they'd have won for him.
Yeah,
sorry about
that's true.
it.
What would you name him? What would you name that meme? Middle finger kid?
Yeah. You got anything better? I mean, I was just going to go with finger kid.
Butthurt Bruins fan?
Boston Bummer. I don't know.
There you go.
The Boston Bummer.
The Boston Bummer.
I don't know.
I like it. No, we have a lot of stuff we can talk about here. So with Keaton here, and I'm sorry, I didn't want to no talking about the Blues, but I mean, if you're outside of St. Louis, you don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hopefully people listen to Keaton's podcast with us for a long time to come. I'm reading in the chat that Kevin was at the game last night. Colleen said her cousin played for the Blyes. His name was Doug. I'm assuming she meant
I love the Blyes.
Yeah. That's cool. Questions for a 14-year-old will be accepted here on the podcast today.
Oh, yeah.
If you have anything you'd like to know. But yeah, I was going to, and we'll probably ask you a bunch of these questions again on the air because, again, this is the podcast on our Facebook Live. So Remy will likely ask you that a little bit later on the show. And I want to ask about coming out of 8th grade, which you are, which we determined, I believe, you are officially a freshman after graduation of 8th grade?
I mean, I think so. Yeah.
Feeling that?
I think so.
I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah. I considered myself a freshman.
He's a freshman now.
Yeah.
So a lot of questions, a lot of things that we don't even know about perspective wise. You know what I mean? Like, what are you looking forward to the most? Like, what is the thing you want high school for the most? You mentioned something on the way in today about your phone.
Well, I think in high school, like, obviously it's important to do, like, to work hard and get good grades, but I also think it's going to be a more laid-back environment. Like, everyone's going to be a little more chill.
Yeah,
Like,
you think they're pretty intense?
I think people are going to be more mature now, and it's not going to be, like, petty little stuff you have to deal with in, like, elementary school and middle school. People are just going to be kind of, like, regular.
I hope so.
People. I hope
Man,
so.
I hope
You
so.
never know.
I was looking forward to chewing gum in high school. That's
You
like
weren't
the
allowed to in middle school?
No, that was like the coolest thing in
Using
high
a
school.
pen?
was
Like,
to
yeah,
chew gum
you
or
couldn't use a
pens.
pen?
Yeah,
You can't. They allowed us at middle school.
Yeah.
But not elementary school. I don't know what the whole deal is with not allowing gum.
It's because people
it
'cause
goes everywhere.
stick it underneath desks
Yeah.
and throw it at each other.
Becomes a
and
pain for the
get it in
janitor.
people's hair. Like, I wouldn't let you either. I get it.
Same.
I get it. But you were talking about being able to use your phone a little more. Like,
Well, yeah,
it's
it's
a
like-
little more lax on the
literally-
rules.
Like, if you're in the hallway during passing period at, like, the middle school I went to.
Passing period.
Well, like, not
I don't know
passing
what-
period.
I don't know what that
like,
is.
Just
in between
passing
classes.
Just passing to your next class. Like,
Is that
3
what you
minutes
used to call it?
walking in the hallway.
Yeah.
I've never heard that term before
Passing
in my
period.
life.
You get like a whole
Like
4
3
minutes
minutes,
to get
yeah.
to your
Yeah,
next
oh yeah,
class.
5 minutes. Yeah, that was
And,
just
like-
in between classes. Yeah.
When I was in 6th grade, they allowed phones, like, during passing period and lunch, and, like, you could just look at it, listen to music while you're walking to your next class. And then they after once 7th grade started and 8th grade, you can't be on your phone at all. Like, if you have to, like you can literally, if you just want to check your notifications, you can't. Like, it's just, I feel like when you're in high school, you can just glance at your phone and see what's going on, like, instead of, like, having to always worry about, like, it getting taken away.
Yeah, I said even Remy is like, Mason, get out of your phone sometimes. So we do have to respect people.
I'm not gonna be, like, on it all the time. I'm just saying, like, it's
You're not
nice
gonna
to
be,
be
like-
like regular. I can, like, just,
You're not going to be Mason level on it.
What's Mason level?
It's up there. It's up there.
13 hours a day, 12 hours a day.
It's up there. It's up there.
I don't think that much. I don't think
You're,
that
ri-
much during, like, a
you're wrong. Maybe not you. Let me see. I'll look it up.
I was looking forward to driving. Are you looking forward to like
Yeah.
a car and like being a little bit
I'm
more
really excited for
independent?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things. And my first car was getting to use my mom and dad's Caravan. It's
Yeah.
a blue 95 Dodge Caravan. And we would, my friends and I would think it was so cool to go wait outside of the movie theater for when movies would let out, because that's when the girls would come out. And I don't know what we thought was cool about this Dodge Caravan, but we would sit outside it. And
Do you mean?
it was predatory and weird.
Do
I
you
don't
mean
know.
the shaggin' wagon?
The shaggin' wagon. I remember we got some girls' phone numbers one time, and we were like, "Guys, we did it!" We're all like high fiving in this Dodge Caravan.
Is that what goes down right
good
now?
Times. Good
I mean, that
times.
was you were 16.
That was I was
17,
16. Yeah, and my
16,
first
17.
car was a 1995 Grand Prix. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd walk through the grocery store, and I remember it was like the coolest thing to have your keys out on your hand and
Is
just
it?
do the little flip with your keys, because you're 16, got a car,
Yeah.
independent.
Kevin said, "Sorry, Keaton, but high school is all petty stuff." And
Well,
I was going to say, I know
that's
you're
true.
like, I'm looking forward to not having drama, but everything that I've heard referred to as young drama is high school drama.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
That's true.
Things get very dramatic. Hormones are at an all-time high.
Man, but I don't know, junior high drama is
Junior high drama? I had no drama in my biggest junior high drama was like, how did I just lose to last chair in trumpet? Like, that was my biggest drama. Why don't I have a better grade point average? That was my middle school drama. In high school, I was fat. So there was a whole bunch of different drama.
Well, you're at you're Kingsley? Chittix.
Chittix, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna ask if there was any teachers.
'Cause
But
you-
I went to Parkside.
Yeah, I was going to say, where did you go to high school, though?
I went to Normal West.
Okay, and you're going to go to...
Community.
I'm in a community, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The rivalry is there.
Yeah.
We always had a big rivalry with their baseball team.
Much-
But I think most sports, there's
Much
a
like
rivalry.
everything on par with Remy and I, exact opposites. Not my family. I'm just kidding.
Well, if esports becomes a thing,
Man.
and like there's
I
high
heard
school
there's-
esports teams.
I
then-
actually, my friend Jack was telling me that there's, like, high school, there's, like, an esports little thing.
For who? Which school?
Like, at normal community.
Oh,
Like,
really?
He said that he really likes Overwatch, and there's, like, Overwatch
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
he said.
Yeah, that
So-
seems to be a really popular game for like the esports community. Like the
I know.
higher up, is it easier to like to
It's,
for stats and all
It's
that
more
kind of stuff?
balanced, I think. I just read somebody removed Fortnite from their esports program because it's such an unbalanced mess and changes so much. But Overwatch is one of those games that is kind of perfectly balanced.
Consistent.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like Smash so much, because like they have a lot. Every time they put out a new update, they'll tweak characters, make them more balanced.
And they have a lot of competitions
And
there
it's always
too.
a big deal, like who gets buffed and who gets nerfed. Like,
Wow, Kevin throwing flames today.
What?
He said was fat. Wow. Kevin
Dang.
getting on the good side.
Dang.
Appreciate you, buddy. Good to see you.
Ban user. Is
See-
it
good
ready
to
for
see
that?
you again. I was once 300 pounds. I was like your size.
Dang. Now there's
You
shade
want to
going
take
both ways.
shots? all right. We're done.
So you're going. I feel like it was a little bit more lax in high school. I remember I had a teacher in English. It was a creative writing class. It was awesome. She gave us our entire semester was like 10 assignments, and we had the entire semester to work on whatever project we wanted. And she ran it like a college course. So I think you'll probably get a lot more. There's a lot more flexibility and from teacher to teacher, what you can do. So I don't know. I really enjoyed high school after like sophomore year. After you get through the freshman area,
Yeah.
and you feel your way around and you kind of know what's going on. But
Also, don't feel your way around anything until you're out of high school. So looking forward to like the most though in high school, is it the freedom of your phone? Is it being able to drive?
I'm excited for driving. Like,
Yeah.
just like playing music, like listening to music, being able to like go to a drive-through at midnight and just like pick up some Wendy's, Frosties.
Dang, midnight. Is that past curfew?
You gotta.
Well, nah, that was
no,
kind
you
of-
gotta aim
well,
high,
that was
dude. No,
kind of
hey,
a
I
joke.
remember that. Like going. You know what? I'm hungry, and I'm gonna go get some food.
What's actual curfew? I don't even know anymore.
For what? A
For, like,
14-year-old?
yeah,
He doesn't
if you're-
go out.
If you're under, if you're 16, what's like curfew from
Okay.
Bloomington normal?
You
I
just
feel like it's
Is it
10.
11?
is it 10 or
Well,
11?
yeah, it was mostly a joke, but like,
Legally?
like just what?
Legally, it's like probably 10 or 11 or something like
10 or
that.
11, yeah.
But you've got a friend that's got a car. He's 16, right?
He just turned 17 today.
All right, he's 17 now.
Dang.
Not helping the case to let you hang out with him more. But he can drive, and he'll come. He picks you up like once or twice or something like that. What's his curfew? When's he got to be home?
I don't know. I think like 11, 12. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
Never really
Because
thought
like
about
a friend comes over and goes, "What time do we got to have Keaton home?" And what time do you come home? 10? Did we say 10?
Yeah.
That's not bad for a 14-year-old
I don't think so.
going out with friends that just turned 17.
Yeah.
A lot of people would question that. But
Age is just a number, Mason.
well, if you want to talk about the legal, anyway.
Whoa. Okay.
There's a lot. Age is not just a number. No, I'm with you. But yeah, like Keaton's 14, this guy's 17, and you've got other friends. How old are your other friends that you've been hanging out with? Are they all older than you mostly?
I mean, yeah, my friends who are in high school right now, yeah. But like, I hang out with some people who are my age, who
Yeah.
are freshmen.
You don't know anybody that's 18? Do you know anybody that's 18?
No.
You hang out with somebody that's 18, and then Keaton's like, "Hey," and then all of a sudden, relationship. Nope. Bad,
No,
right?
no, I'm
You never know, man. Hey,
I will say it's a good thing.
you got to be a parent out there.
It's a good thing that you have friends that are already in high school, because that will relieve some of the pressure. I remember I had maybe one or two, but they were too far up, and I was so nervous about going into high school because I didn't know anybody. But that's good for you that you've already got friends that are there, kind of show you the ropes. Is there any now that you will be going into high school, I think a big thing is, what are you doing after high school and college? And the only reason I mention this is because when I first met you, I think you were like 5 years old, and now you're 14. So obviously time flies. Is there any kind of like academic? Are you a big fan of science? Do you like math? Do you have any thoughts for what might be after high school?
You're looking at an award winner of was it the Digital Media Award?
Yeah.
So, and I mean, a kid who's got 1,500 subscribers on his YouTube channel as
Yeah.
we sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that class. We did like a podcast. We did like a podcast. What's it called? Project. I don't
Project,
know.
yeah.
And
And you
we
excelled
got to get in a group and
because you already do all of that, right?
Yeah, and we had to use what's it called? Audacity. So
Yep. Oh, is that the big? Is it like a big console, or is it a computer program?
it's a computer
It's
program.
a terrible computer
No,
program.
I know it,
Yeah,
but it used to have this big interface that had like a giant scrub wheel and
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but we got to go in like a group of people and we talked about movies that we like, and yeah, And then we worked on Photoshop, which I actually wasn't too familiar with.
Yeah.
But I went for all the extra credit I could go for, and I really liked doing it. And then we did Premiere, which I have experience in.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like the digital media kind of world, and there's so many
Graphic
jobs,
design.
there's so many
I like
careers
that.
that are based around that now.
I'm taking a graphic design class next year. So.
Yeah.
Do you get Photoshop? What, Illustrator? What's another Adobe? There's a couple different graphic design programs for Adobe, which you'll probably be using heavily. But I think that opens up in high school. You get more opportunities. You get more freedom in your class choice, which is cool.
Think about if we had that knowledge at 14. It's what we do professionally.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
You went and met Ben and Joey. That's what they do. They both just sit there and edit in Premiere and shoot videos all day for this company.
I'd love to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they got a sweet space to do it, and thankfully Hubbard has money to provide them with
a company that has a budget
with cameras and all the equipment they need. So
great.
yeah, there's such a need for that. Like so many companies know nowadays that you social media director or any kind of video work. Because they can provide that. Mm-hmm. Now to people that work in-house. They don't have to go to third parties all the time now.
Yeah. Hello to Tom. Tom Hannerhan just joined. It's good to see you, my friend.
What up, Tom?
Hope you're doing well. Kevin, shooting more shots. I know, Mason, you used the weight loss product. Have you used any hair loss product? Dude.
What terrible.
Scoring points. Scoring points. No, it's all good. I appreciate you, Kevin. We kid with the ones we love the most. Kevin said he was going out for girls, not Frosties, at 10:45. Oh, man. Nah, it's good. It's good, though. That's good stuff.
50-cent Frosties where it's at.
It's a hot deal. See, no, the kid's smart. The kid is not interested in going to meet girls. He wants a 50-cent Frosty.
That's all I want.
That's all I want in this world.
Yeah.
No, it's good. So,
what's your Steak and Shake order?
Dude, hard-hitting questions today.
Like just the shake, or like
when you go to Steak and Shake, is it just the shake, or do you get what's your food?
I mean, last time I went, which was a month ago maybe, I got I literally just got chicken strips, fries, blue cheese, regular, kind of just my regular stuff, and then
cheese, man. Blue cheese, right?
Blue cheese, yeah.
Blue cheese.
That's where it's at. That's the weirdest. I'm sorry, but I don't think I had a taste for blue cheese until I was in my 20s.
I've liked blue cheese since I was 8. It's weird.
He's definitely his mother's son.
Do you okay? So here's a. Do you like the creamy blue cheese or the crumbles? Do you eat the crumbles?
I have both.
So you're okay. So
at Red Robin, it comes with crumbles on top of the buffalo, and he'll ask for the dip. Okay. And then there will be nothing left on the plate.
I mean, I love both
except
too.
The celery sticks.
It's good.
They'll still be there.
You're really helping me with a lunch decision right now.
I could go for some Red Robin.
Yeah.
I think about it.
I may have to skip the spaghetti in the fridge.
Is that what you brought?
Yeah, I got leftover spaghetti.
Remy's been doing the keto thing, right?
Just intermittent fasting. I can't do keto.
Is that not the same thing?
Well, intermittent fasting is just the window of time that you eat. So I only give myself 8 hours a day to eat, and then the rest of it you don't. You drink water and coffee and whatnot. But keto is basically you're focusing on a high fat, low carbohydrate, low protein diet.
Intermittent fasting and keto is the same thing in my eyes because it's all dumb. No offense. I hope it works for you.
That's fine.
I noticed Monday you were quiet and all that stuff, and it took 2 days for you to tell me you're doing intermittent fasting, and I was like, okay, now I get it. You probably didn't want to be hangry.
Kind of wondering. I was kind of wondering if that was actually taking an effect on how I was in the morning. But I guess that makes sense. Maybe it's just taking me a couple days to get used to it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're like.
I think I'm okay
I'm
now.
hungry.
Food.
Yeah.
Give me food.
Went out yesterday for that Italian bacon whatever burger. So no worries.
Oh gosh, yeah.
That's funny.
It wasn't awesome.
Kevin said Steak and Shake will all be closed. I'll miss it. I know that they're having some issues right now.
Yeah, the Steak and Shake
It
here.
A lot of them. Well, a lot of them
here in general, right?
Yeah, well, as a company as a whole, they have been losing a lot of money recently.
Yeah, I was actually saying when I went there, I ate with some friends there, and I noticed that it was looking kind of messy,
a little messy,
like a little dirt.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm not trying to throw shade. I like it. I like Steak and Shake.
Here's the hardest part of hiring laborers that want to work a job like that is that they mostly don't care about their work. You know what I mean? It's just a fast food job, so why do they have to take pride in what they're doing? And it's a low-paying job, so why would they? And then you have such a low product, like you said, it's dirty or it doesn't taste good. I've experienced this a lot.
I like the food.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll eat that garbage a lot too. I love it. Give me cheese. Give me cheese sauce, right? Yeah. Frisco melt. But There's a lot of them around here have closed down recently because I think that ownership had a problem with maintaining a quality of service standard.
Yeah.
And they're offering lots of
if you're an
opportunities.
If you're an entrepreneur and you wanted to ever franchise a business, I would say now is the time to give a Steak and Shake. But I don't know. I don't know. It's a scary situation when you don't know what you're doing in a restaurant business, and they're saying no experience is required. But what do they say? 80% of restaurants fail in the first year.
Yeah.
It's,
Man, I didn't
it's
know.
a high percentage.
I didn't know anything about work when I went into it. Hot now at age 16 or 17. You got to learn it.
Yeah.
But you got to actually care about what you're doing. And if you don't care about what you do, please, for the love of God, stop making food. Don't make food for people. It means so much. Like it's our sustenance. It's how we feed our family. Because you are like, I don't want to be here. Do you want to put garbage into the stomach of a small child? Look how small he
I
is.
think he wants to put garbage in his stomach. We all did.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
We
hungry
want 50
right now.
cent Frosties.
Kevin Jordan said, Chili Mac Supreme, no onions, extra sauce, extra beef, crackers, Parmesan cheese, side of herb and cheese fries.
Oh, my.
Rob, man. Colleen said my older brother's a senior and I was a sophomore. We were in junior high. Ooh, they were both in junior high. That's got to be tough with a brother and a sister. Was your brother in school while you were in school?
Yeah.
Were you a senior when he was a freshman?
Yeah.
Did you terrorize him?
No, I didn't.
Really?
I think my brother and sister were more annoyed at the legacy that I left with all of the teachers that they also had.
You're Zach's brother?
You're Zach's brother. You're Zach's sister.
Sorry, I just threw out your
That's
name.
all right. I don't care.
My bad.
You're a Hosley, one of those things.
Right.
And my brother,
I had that too.
My brother is totally different than I am. He's very introverted, and so when he wasn't nominated as the class clown, it was different for the teachers that we shared.
Yeah. No.
My sister is a little bit more outgoing, so I don't know. I'm sure they've had to deal with that for wherever I've gone before them. But
Sorry, Haley. Sorry, Luke.
yeah, I apologize. My deepest.
Art,
apologies.
it's good to see you. Art said earlier, not to ignore you, said that he is glad the podcast is back. We were on a hot 1 week hiatus. Sorry about that. Art said Keaton is a highly responsible 14-year-old. If he was a delinquent, things would probably be different. See? Even Art trusts you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You got them all fooled, buddy. High five. All right.
Oh,
He said, don't be in the service industry, period, if you don't care about your work product. Absolutely. You got to take pride in what you do. Keaton was lamenting about how we just chat with people around here, and it's kind of real loose. Like somebody came around the corner and was like F-bomb and this, that, and he's like, oh, it's so cool. You guys can just talk like that around here.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Just not when the mics are on.
It's different. It's a different. Well, it even blew you away coming from corporate, like State Farm world, when I would like just emote
Yeah.
to you. You'd
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
why are you so dirty?
Yeah, well, in meetings
different.
and
It's
meetings
different.
and stuff, it's totally different.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Well, it's different world of creatives with what we do, and I consider Keaton a pretty creative kid
For sure. Sure.
And I took him back to the offices in the back where the cubes are, and I said, "This is where all the advertising people work,
Yeah,
and it doesn't look as fun as where we work,
most of them are okay.
in my opinion."
Most of them.
Just okay.
I am a little bit sad about the state of Steak and Shake. Just to go back to it for 1 minute.
Yeah, no,
because the original Steak and Shake was in my hometown of Normal, Illinois, and I was already heartbroken when they replaced it with freaking monocles, which I'm okay with monocles pizza. I like French dressing; it's delicious. But like when they replaced that with when they were
Confirmed.
yeah, when they replaced it, I had so many memories with my grandma there. She would that was our place.
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
go to Steak and Shake, and that was our place. And so it really it hurts my heart to know that it's kind of going downhill right now. But
Me too. What's your order? What do you get?
I will either go triple cheeseburger or triple steak burger, sorry,
Yeah.
or the Frisco melt meal.
Okay. Have you seen that commercial for the butter burger they have?
No,
Too much butter, guys.
It's
I
a
know
lot
that
of butter.
like the whole thing about what is it?
They're trying to find Culver's.
What's the rest? What is it?
Culver's?
what?
How do you say it? Say it.
Culver's.
I apparently say Cullivers.
Culver's?
Culver's.
And when Mom asked you last night what you want to eat, you said Cullivers.
She told.
Yeah, she told me. She makes fun of me. She makes fun of me because I say it weird, and Remy makes fun of me because I say stuff weird too because I'm from the north.
There's just a couple words.
Words.
It's a couple words out of thousands.
But I get garlic double steak burger.
I think it's funny when people. Well, like, I like it when people have like their own special way, like that they say something. Like it's not a bad thing.
No. There's a regional diction. There's like, if you'll notice, if you talk to your grandpa, Earl, he's got the St. Louis A's.
Farty far.
Farty Fire wears a uniform.
Yeah.
Like all of that stuff. In the north, what do I say weird? I say
Bagel.
Bagel.
I say Las Vegas. Yep. Bagel. Cloud. Is that weird? Party. I don't know if those are weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It really is just
Few words.
It's like a couple words.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear them every time, and then when I go home, my wife is like, "Where are we eating?" And I'm like, "Why are you asking that over and over again?"
I have a friend who says on, like on.
Yeah.
On.
I think it's so funny. Like I just say on, and it's like one.
You
like,
mean
I don't
one?
know.
Turn it on. Art said, my brothers and I are each 3 years apart. When I was a senior, my middle brother was a freshman. Same for him. And my youngest, Kevin said, Mason, you'll be happy when the Blues win. You can wash that rug. Yeah. I have actually washed this a couple of times. I have been wearing it for over a month. I do want to take...
Over a month?
Yeah, man. I do want to take this opportunity to say thank you to the St. Louis Blues for making my wardrobe decisions so very easy for the last 30 days.
I was going to ask about that because I know that there is a trend, and I feel we talked about this before, where people will buy just like one color of gray or black t-shirt or whatever you'd like to wear on a daily basis and just buy like 14 of them and just wear that so that you don't have any decision fatigue or you don't fatigue easily with decisions.
I mean, most of mine...
Has that helped? Has not having to decide truly helped your stress level in the morning?
I don't have a stress level about what I wear on a normal basis. Since it is multi-layers, I just grab a shirt and I go, it doesn't matter what shirt I grab.
Yeah.
Some shirts are tighter on me because I am a fatter man than some, or at least than I used to be in some points.
Sure.
Kevin will tell you about it. But I don't care because I'm wearing a sweater over it. So the shirt I'm wearing right now underneath this, I would not wear without something over top of it.
Sure.
It's fairly tight.
Yeah.
I don't have a big stress about what I wear. You know, I'm pretty like, don't care.
Yeah.
It's usually some sort of graphic t-shirt with a video game on it to state who I am.
How's style and going to high school now? How like are you? Do you guys go out and get a whole bunch of new clothing before the school year starts, or is
This
that
is new, right?
Yeah, I just got this shirt the other day. Like,
End of the school year. Celebration. Yeah.
Like, are you into fashion? Do you like?
Yeah.
Do you like different?
He's got a
Yeah,
look.
I have-
Kid's got a look. Yeah.
I have these Vans that are like a bunch of different colors. I didn't wear them today, but I have like they're like blue, pink, yellow, and like and like checkered as well.
Yeah, they're loud.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I like stuff like that.
Is loud in right now?
He's got. I'm trying to think of what you're normally wearing. It's like a 21 Pilots hoodie or a Thrasher shirt or a 21 Pilots shirt.
Black ripped jeans.
Then black ripped jeans. Yep, and some Vans. You know, I feel like it's a uniform of the youth right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not.
I don't think I don't know why, but something about Vans. Like I always wear Vans. Like I.
Yeah, we got
feel
his
like that's
mom.
my shoe brand.
We got his mom some Vans for Mother's Day.
Gosh, that's so cool. Like, I feel like
Coolest kid, man.
like Vans. I don't even know if are
like the
Airwalks
Converse
are
stuff,
Airwalks
yeah.
still a thing.
What?
Okay, he
I don't
doesn't
think
know.
so.
He doesn't
I
know.
don't
Okay,
think so.
the big competition when I was a skater in junior high was the Airwalks versus Vans, and I always gravitated towards Airwalks, which are very similar. Like they're like skate shoes. They're they're what you would go out and on your skateboard with. Even though I was a rollerblader with a chain.
Well, man,
Everything. I
need
was
you to turn that cool down a little
cutting
bit.
edge.
You're gonna cut one of us.
Watch yourself. I had
Whoa.
Jinkos. I had
No.
Jinkos, so
All right.
the whole jean went
And you're just
over.
scoring negative points.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, but yeah, I like that Vans are still like a thing. Like they're still
It's a huge brand.
Still
right
kicking.
now. Yep. But
I
do
like
you,
the checkered style as
But
well.
do you know? Yeah. Do you know people that skate at all? I don't think it's as much skating anymore as it is just. What
Just-
I mean,
just
some.
we call it Hot Topic. What's the store?
What? Like
One in the mall. That we always went.
Zoom. Hot Topic. Yeah, and Zoomies. Like it's like a
Yeah.
skate store kind of.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. What do
How
you,
into Harry Potter are you?
Not too much.
There's Harry Potter Vans that they just
Are you on the
released.
website?
They have Slytherin, and it looks like it's snake skin, or I'm sure it's faux snake
It's
skin.
pleather.
But they have different shoes for each house, and
That's
I might need to buy them.
That's funny.
I'm gonna read a couple of comments
I
here
think the high tops are Gryffindor.
from the Facebook, and I want to get back to something too. Colleen said my brother would make sure I had lunch money when he saw me in the hall. Oh, that's super nice.
That is really nice.
That's not what I experienced. Kevin said, all you can eat pasta Mason doesn't stop till they're out of pasta Mason or closed. You have to leave. Dude, Kevin. Art said, I think the coolest part about meeting you guys compared to other Chicago radio talent, you guys were mostly professionally on the air and were still real, approachable guys off the air. Thanks, Art. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, it's huge.
Have you eaten at Freddy's steak burgers?
No.
Apparently,
I've heard of it.
Yeah, there was one by the house
There's
in Edwardsville, right by where we are.
Yeah.
There is or there was?
There is.
There
It just built it. And Kevin says it's supposed to be the next Steak and Shake. So I don't know. Maybe they rebranded and we're like, Freddy's, hey! But they're literally across the street from Steak and Shake
really?
in Edwardsville. Yeah, because it's still open over there in Edwardsville.
Okay.
The Steak and Shake.
Yeah, the one in South County is still open as well, and that's just right across the bridge. So if Lauren ever gets a craving for Steak and Shake, we're there.
All right.
And I just got a new grill. Oh, I'm so excited for this. This is the next level of grilling. A grill. It's outside. I can make my own steak burgers outside.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
You can do that inside too.
I know, but
Okay.
you
Just
do
making sure you know.
outside.
What?
I'll have 36. I'll have
bonus.
36 inches of griddle space.
Wow.
I could put out a whole bunch of patties.
Okay.
I can make fried rice.
Invite the whole neighborhood over.
There you go.
I could do hibachi.
You could. And
Just doing
flip
the egg,
shrimp,
flip the eggs and the shrimps.
into people's faces.
Everything. Watch out.
I can't wait to see it.
They also make they make a tabletop that goes around the grill. Guys.
Yeah, I had one of those too. It was at Hot and Now when I was a bun boy, and they would be like 12, and I'd put down 12 burgers.
Yes.
I'd salt them and I'd hit them with.
It is
the thing.
exactly like every fast food griddle ever.
Except now it's
But
on
it's at my house.
It's on your patio.
Yes.
That's right. Just come on over.
I feel like making the food is almost better than eating it because you're anticipating like how good it's gonna be.
Oh,
And you're
dude,
like,
bro, you want to cook some dinner for us or what's up? That's why we don't do it a lot.
Hesitation.
It's tough. It's a lot. But shout out to.
I'll literally just be making like ramen, and I'm like, can't wait to eat this ramen. Man.
Shout out to mac and cheese cups, right?
Oh.
Mac and cheese. Oh, those were good. The ones that I
Good.
got.
Yeah, I picked up some new mac and
My
cheese.
junior high school diet was consistent with ramen, Chef Boyardee,
Mac and cheese.
I make a
raviolis.
lot of like frozen burritos. They're
frozen
okay.
burritos.
It's your dad's house?
Yeah.
Right on.
They're like 30 cents.
Yeah, they're
Can't
pretty
go
good. I
wrong.
got some in the fridge. Have you seen that? They're in the freezer if you ever get. I think I heard you last night. Come out and get a bowl of popcorn. Like
Who makes
midnight,
it? Is it
something
like
that.
El Burrito?
I left my phone charger in the
gotcha.
living room section.
The cellophane, that packaging that just crinkles on the burritos, those frozen burritos. El Burrito, is
It's
that
all
what they're
of them.
called?
It's El
Paso?
Magui or whatever. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all the same. Some weird concoction of beans and meat.
I would be nervous, Art, if you came over for my hibachi. Because I feel like Art knows.
Anyone who came over, I'd be nervous for. Not just Art.
Just don't participate in any of the egg tricks. Or the little volcano that's
You
made
don't
of
even
onions.
know any tricks. You would just make a mess, and none of us would eat.
I just need a squirt bottle of ethanol or whatever to get the fire going.
It's not smart. He's trying to start a fire. I don't know. I mean, we usually just kind of chat about a bunch of stuff here on the podcast. We do it live on Facebook some select Fridays when we're feeling it or we're not busy. I think I had a doctor's appointment last week and messed everything up, pushed us way back.
Oh,
and
your doctor was super late.
And I was freaking out, right? And so I was like, sorry, no podcast. And Remy was like ready to go. I felt bad, and I'm sorry.
It was all good.
But yeah, otherwise, man, Alicia said we need to get Emo's Pizza again on Sunday, and she's not going to be here. You guys are heading out of town on Sunday, so I will be alone. And I guess I have to eat Emo's because we've done that now for 2 games and won them both. Remember we talked about that yesterday.
Good luck, Emos.
It's the good luck, yeah.
It's not the sweater, it's the Ebos.
right.
If it's not the Emos, it's the Capri
That's
Suns.
right.
If it's not
whatever it is, it's not the players on the ice.
No.
Whatever it
Nothing
is.
to do with them.
And who needs to poop, right? Let's just have more cheese. More cheese, please.
Is there any, what's the 411?
Jesus Christ.
Do you know what that means?
I don't.
Dang it,
I
Keaton!
don't know what it means. I looked at Mason and I was like, help me out here. Help me out.
What's the haps?
Hold on, let me go back. So back in the day, you would pick up your phone and you could dial 411 and it would dial information for you. And so back in like the 90s, which was when Remy was born.
85. Close enough.
Oh, you were a 90s kid.
No, yeah.
I was a 90s kid.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, I
absolutely.
grew up with and without the internet.
Yeah,
So.
it's a weird place. And now Keaton's got it full time, like since birth. It was a thing. He's never been without
Our
a
kids,
connection to the rest of the world.
It's crazy, dude. They can navigate iPads. Oh, it's so weird. My 2-year-old's coming up to me like, if there's an error on the screen. He just wants me to
Hit the OK button. Yeah,
button.
sure.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
It make you video stop. You make you go.
But like, what's the biggest thing right now
What's the 411?
with you? I mean, like video games are huge and all that kind of stuff. But like, what do you look forward to today?
Kevin's smart. He said, I'm not going to eat the hibachi. I just want to see it. Same, buddy. Same.
So you mean like, just what do you do? Like,
What are you into?
Yeah, what's like the popular trend right now with the kids?
You and your friends get together. What do you do?
We'll usually just like talk, walk around, look at our phones. Well, not look at our phone. Like
We know what I
we'll
mean.
like share stuff around. Like show
Check
each other
this out.
stuff.
Check this out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just chill. I don't
Just
know.
hanging.
Yeah.
Is there like any new social media that we should be aware of? Any new?
I mean, I'd say people like anyone uses it, but like I think most popular with my age is probably Instagram. I mean, I like Twitter more. But
Would you invest time into TikTok or just say this won't be around long?
I made a TikTok account and like made it as a joke because like TikToks were supposed like they're supposed to be like take me serious. I'm gonna lip sync this song like and.
But that's not what the world wants.
Well, and then like come around September, like this trend started coming around where people would start doing like completely ironic like TikToks, and it started becoming like really funny to me. Like my friends and I would watch them.
But
so I
do you
made
do
one.
them? Oh, you.
I made one back at like the beginning of 8th grade. And kind of messed around with it.
For anybody that hasn't used TikTok, would you say it's basically just like a new Vine?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like it's supposed to be like there's an audio. You choose the audio. You lip sync it. It could be a song. It can be like an intense acting part. Like one of the most OG like TikTok memes was there's an option called duetting, which is like quoting a tweet basically, where it'll put you next to the person's video, and then you will like I don't know, like you'll there's a video of you next to them with the audio they use.
And you reacting to it or continuing it. I've seen that where somebody does a thing and then the next one is them. They're there and then the next one is there and it just keeps going.
One of the first memes I remember on there was it would be someone like doing this really intense acting thing using this audio of like a really sad part in a show or movie, and then someone would duet it and then just do really terrible like Fortnite dances over it, like just making fun of it.
Yeah.
And that was like I thought that was so funny at the time.
It's a way to troll everybody.
Or like I remember one like someone's like he's like eating something and letting it fall all over him and like looking like a idiot, like just and, like
I think I saw that one.
like stuffing his mouth while watching someone like do an intense acting part.
The one that I remember is an ad that I always saw on Instagram for it, and it was a guy and a girl, and they were dressed up like clowns, and the song was that
became a meme too, didn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I found it so it was funny. I watched it like over and over again. Like, why am I watching this? It's so weird.
Yeah, there's like so it's like that, and then it's like ladies, and then it switches, and then so I remember one that was really funny. It was like someone doing it seriously, like and then it's like ladies, and then it shows somebody. There's like a staircase down. And he goes ladies, and then the dude just runs and jumps all the way down. he just runs and hurls himself down the stairs.
There's a lot that can happen there. Laura said, hey guys, Missy, you were in Chicago. Thanks, Laura. We appreciate it. Glad you can still find us here. Art said, has Keaton ever seen a corded or rotary dial phone?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah, I know how to use one. My grandparents taught me.
The rotary one where you...
You've seen that video where they put the kids in front of it and are like, call a number?
Yeah, my grandma recorded me when I first, yeah.
That's funny. And did you know how to do it, or were you good with it? You're like, I've seen this meme, Grandma. I don't think so. Or did you struggle a little bit?
I struggled a little,
yeah. And
then I realized you have to like put it in the right number, do it all the way, and then just let it go back, and then
There's got to be more things like that we can like give a kid an 8-track player.
I actually thought you were supposed to put. How I tried it first was I put my finger in one of them and then moved it so that it was
went
like,
to the other one.
I don't even
the next number, like a locker combination code.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's good.
I get nostalgic every time I see a payphone, which isn't a lot.
Yeah, you don't see
but
those.
Like
anymore.
when you see a payphone out in public somewhere,
hey, what's
usually
up,
airports. I feel like they still have them there, like any kind of mass transit, like train station or whatever. They sometimes have them, but I wouldn't even know what number to call.
No, you're good.
Like
Art.
I know my wife's phone number.
Yeah, no, I couldn't tell you.
I know your phone number.
Only know my dad's number.
Yeah,
my mom
from my head.
My mom. My mom's.
No, I don't know any. I couldn't call anybody. I could probably call my house from when I was a kid, when I was like your age.
Oh, yeah.
I could call 989-792.
Whoa, don't
whatever it was.
expose yourself.
Bro, we don't live there anymore.
454-6697.
Right? Like, remember that? Hold on, I'm calling. Hold on. But anyway, no, I mean, it's going to be fun. Keaton's going to sit in on the afternoon show with us here coming up after we get a little bit of lunch, I think. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Yeah, she said have him fix a cassette. Things that we could have a kid do.
Oh,
like you pull all the stuff out of it. Oh, you just gave him the answer.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez.
I didn't even hear.
Sorry. We're not going to do it anyway.
God, life was so inconvenient when we were kids.
It's such a weird world, man.
Cassette tapes.
But he'll do the same in 30 years. You'll sit here and go, ha ha, memes.
Yeah,
you know,
or just a phone in general.
The Jimmy Dean thing you showed me.
I played the Jimmy Dean. I'm a Texas man.
Texas man.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
That was really funny.
It was good. It's if you have not looked up the Jimmy Dean complaint call, classic internet, like a meme before there were memes.
Yep.
And so Remy and I will randomly say, "I'm not from the north.
I'm a Texas man.
Texas man."
I don't like your maple sage or
What's
whatever.
up, David? He's probably jumping in at the end of this, but he wanted to say what's up. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming by.
What up, David?
What's your go-to food for the Stanley Cup? Kevin said. I mean, we've been Emo's Pizza in it up.
I have had no ritual other than it usually falls within the confines of my children's bath time.
But you guys watch, right? Like,
yeah, we watch for sure. And then when we move to the bath time, I have it on my phone on my Spectrum app, and it's just there while I'm giving the kids a bath because I'm a bath duty guy.
You're a bath guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always knew that about you.
Yep. I'm the lifeguard for my children, who I continually say, "No splashing, guys. No splashing, please." That's usually the extent of my talk.
And then they poop in the bathtub.
That's happened. That's happened 3 times. Nice. Leo twice. Emerson once.
You only get a picture the first time.
Yeah.
After that,
I'm like, yeah.
Torpedoes.
It's like if your kids were in hot lava, that's how quickly you get them out. So I essentially just moved both of them to our shower in our master bathroom. Just move them to the shower and just turn on the shower, just rinse them off,
hose them off,
and then you drain the tub, get the floaters.
Yeah, buddy.
Put them in the toilet.
Oh man, you're lucky if it's solid.
There's some things about
That's very true.
There's some things about little children that
no one tells you.
Yep.
That's right.
Nobody tells you they poop in the bathtub.
There's a lot of
sometimes.
things that people don't tell you because they're
Clorox
too busy
after
caring to show you that everything's okay.
I'm such a I don't like gross things, but if when I put dishes in the dishwasher from the sink, I will grab a fork from the very end and put it's just all it is wet. I don't want to touch it though. That's how
No, I get it. That's all right.
Yeah, there are. I know.
So
I know
if my kid poops in the bathtub, I don't know if I'll be able.
Well, just wait till you get the dirty diapers. That's way down the line for you.
There's so much
but there are dads that I know that refuse to do it because they can't control their gag reflex
throw
when
up
they do
or
it.
whatever.
Every time I change a diaper, when it's a dirty diaper, every time.
Well,
why do I need to smell this?
You do that every day in the studio anyway.
That's
true.
Just randomly.
What?
Literally every time it goes up. I don't need to smell this.
Does it stop it?
Yeah.
Does your shirt stop the smell?
It does because I'm smelling whatever kind of.
I think you overpower it.
Yeah.
How's that feel? Your smell is stronger than baby
my
poop.
smell is the ocean from Bath and Body Works.
Is it? Okay.
That's what it smells like.
I'll just believe you on that.
Now
smell them. I'm just kidding. Don't smell them. That's
or
weird.
Old Spice, one of those two.
Axe, bro.
That's weird. Axe, bro.
Axe, bro.
Volcanic liquid explosive diapers. Keaton's in for a treat. He said. Have you seen that video of the baby that's sitting there and it's just a picture from behind and it's like bubble. It's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad.
been there.
It happens, and it's tough. And anybody that goes through it is a hero, and it is the biggest thing in the world. And I could not do it.
I can't wait till Leo's potty trained.
I skipped all the hard parts. I met you when you were 5 and I didn't have to deal with any of your diapers, any of your bath times. I came in right when it was Star Wars, Legos, and video games.
Yeah.
Ooh, sweet timing.
Yeah. It's definitely a fun time. I was just thinking about that.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And that's the problem is no one's telling you that it's not. It's not. It's terrible.
What do you mean?
Dude,
Sorry. Father or motherhood. In those moments where you're cleaning poop out of the bathtub and going through all that stuff, that's the things that no one tells you about that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
And it's because it's the most amazing thing. And your mom is a great proponent of it's amazing, but whoa.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic. Yeah. It's tough.
It is so interesting though, because like we've been to Disney a couple times. We've been without them, and like instant we leave the house, we miss the kids.
You miss them, yeah.
And then you think back to the poopy water in the tub, and you're like, maybe I don't.
Off to Epcot.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go drink around the
Beers
world.
around the world. That's right. Have you ever been to a Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to all the little kingdoms or whatever.
Did you go to Florida or California?
Florida. I like back 2-3 summers ago.
Where did you stay?
On campus or at a hotel off?
We stayed there at Disney. If you, I can't remember off the top of my head, but if you know which like resorts are there, I might be able to tell you.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't think I.
Was it like you weren't at like Animal Kingdom Lodge?
No, it was nothing like.
What do you
like huge?
Let's talk about your favorite.
Top Century?
No, it was not that one. I know it wasn't that one.
Basketball?
We don't have to go.
Sports?
There's a lot.
Dang it.
It's not important.
I was hoping to get Keaton in a Disney conversation.
Well, we can still talk. I want to talk about the Disney stuff. Just where he stayed is like, let's not go through the list of resorts. Let's talk about your favorite ride or the thing you enjoyed the most. Like, what did you like about Disney?
I liked the Hollywood Studios a lot, like the.
Oh, you're gonna like it even
rock
more.
and roller coaster.
You're gonna like it even more in a couple months if you guys go back, because that's where they're putting in the Star Wars.
We're not going to that.
Yeah.
You
Well,
keep telling me that,
maybe
but
not-
there's
maybe not.
zero chance that I will likely ever make it there.
Ever?
I would. You know how much I love a crowd.
I mean, if we're talking
Yeah.
about theme park stuff, I'm super excited for they're opening in 2020 like a Nintendo World, like all just Nintendo theme.
Where's
like
that
a
at?
whole theme
In
park
the
Japan.
US?
No, in Japan.
Oh, okay.
But like someday, I hope I can go to Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan too, so it gives
Yeah.
me a chance to like.
I've heard good things about traveling to Japan and like being there.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Seems
that
cool.
plane ride's
And like,
long.
Yeah, you remember the plane line to Hawaii?
oh,
Twice as long. Because you got to go to Hawaii and then to Japan.
well,
But it'll be worth it. I mean, you experience a whole
Yeah.
different world, a culture of everything.
the creator of like Smash Bros, which is one of my favorite games ever. It takes like a ton of Nintendo characters from Mario, Zelda, like literally every Nintendo series you can think of, and it's just like a fighting game. They all fight each other. It's fun.
Like that's his Disney universe, right? Like,
Nintendo.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, I mean, video game characters like Smash Bros has Sonic from Genesis,
It's like
Metal Gear Solid
if-
from Nintendo. It has a Pokemon in it. It has all this. That's the universe.
Like if
That is interesting.
if a character makes it, if a video game character makes it as a Smash Bros character, that's when you know they're
You
like,
did it.
You did it. As
You made it.
You that character's now.
Is Tails in there?
No, but Sonic is.
Sonic is
Knuckles?
There's these things called assist trophies, which aren't characters,
But they're in
But
there.
they're like in the game as little, like things.
Knuckles
And
comes in, does a thing, and then-
Knuckles and Tails are in there.
Yep.
But like, I don't know. Every Smash Bros character reveal is like such a huge deal.
Yeah.
Of like who's in the game now. Like the last one was Joker from a game called Persona 5, which I actually played because he was in Smash and it made me interested, and I love the game now. It's such a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's a lot. It's different worlds out there. Yeah. They're just-
Well, I know that I watched you play a couple times. I feel like on Twitch maybe you
What's that?
played Smash Bros or something.
yeah, he taught me a little bit how to play at least once. Yeah.
Just seeing the what are the what's the fighting game from old Street Fighter? Is there some Street Fighters?
Street
in
Fighter
there?
more.
the
Oh, yeah.
fighting game from old.
They have.
What is the ancient player
there
versus
Mortal Kombat
player
characters in
battle?
it? No.
It's.
No.
I think
But
you're thinking of Virtua Fighter.
They did put the newest. They put Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch.
Yeah, he's played. So when we were talking about what you do with your friends, he goes over to his friend's Jack house, comes home, and he goes, "I played Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
11.
Part 11."
Are any of the original
Yeah.
like Sub-Zero
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Who were
all
you?
of them.
Johnny
I was
Cage.
Scorpion. Scorpion's my favorite.
Scorpion?
What's his thing? Get over here. I love my life right now.
Mortal Kombat was one of my games.
Dude,
I like.
Aladdin's Castle, dude. 10:30 p.m. lock-in.
He's like the only character. Like my friend Jack, he plays Mortal Kombat a lot and he's good at it.
Yeah.
And like the only character I can usually beat him, like I sometimes beat him at is Scorpion, because he has this little teleport move where he'll go behind you and then hit you,
Down, up.
and then he'll have like this little like whop whop like this like little sword thing or something that he'll
Ah.
hit you with. And then like his like get over here. I like him.
Was it Cyrex?
There was Now you're getting into like Mortal Kombat 3 and 4.
Yeah, that
you're
was
going
3 and
down.
4.
You're going down the path. You're looking at Goro. You're looking at Raiden. You're looking at Johnny Cage, Liu Kang.
Raiden, yeah.
Yeah, man.
There was a whole TV show on that.
There was a movie.
Was it? It was a movie.
There was a movie.
But Raiden was like the main. I feel like Raiden was like the main character.
There's a couple different movies maybe.
Liu Kang.
Mm-hmm. Johnny Cage.
He had the crotch punch.
Oh yeah, where he would split his legs. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. It's still there, dude. It's classic.
I just booped him.
Boop. But like just to give you an idea, like some of the most popular like characters people want in Smash right now are like Halo or Master Chief from Halo.
Yeah, the guy from Halo. Yeah.
Which would be cool. And then like characters like Crash Bandicoot or Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, man.
Which
Spyro is like just came back.
Was Crash Bandicoot was like the Sonic to Sega Genesis. The Crash Bandicoot was PlayStation, correct?
Maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Or he tried to be, and
maybe a Nintendo 64. I don't remember. I don't remember an exclusivity.
Star Fox? Any Star Fox?
Star Fox. They're in there. Yep.
Star Fox and
Dual barrel roll is still a thing.
Yeah.
Don't spit it.
And
Dual
who
barrel
else?
roll.
There's Steve from Minecraft, literally just the Minecraft guy you play as, which would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Minecraft now.
That's like when you've made it, is when you get into a Smash game.
Yeah, literally.
Link is in there. Donkey Kong is in there. Mario, Luigi, Princess, Toadstool. Is Toadstool in there? Maybe not.
Princess Peach?
Toadstool, though?
Well, yeah, they're the same person. Yeah.
What?
Princess Peach.
Toadstool. Like Toad.
Oh, Toad. Toad. I
was like, whoa, are we about to have a like clash of cultures here? Because Toad and Princess are not the same person.
Well, there's like Princess, like Toadstool, and like the same person.
Yeah,
but anyway,
I know what you're saying.
It's kind of funny. So there's like some characters have a counter move where if you do like down B and someone will hit you while you do that, they'll counter it and just hit you back with it, and you don't take any damage. And Peach has a what's it called? Peach has a counter move, and she'll literally pull out Toad against his will. And it'll hit Toad, and then like gas will come out or something.
Because he's a little mushroom.
Mushroom gas.
Well, now in this game, he'll come out like and like protect her. But like the last game, like you'll see him like flailing, like scared. But this game, he'll like step right up and protect.
Oh, he's all. Gotcha. Somebody complained. The international rights of Toads
Fungia.
everywhere were like, excuse me, this is the meaning.
Next Tuesday, we should get a new character reveal. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Is this like a weekly thing?
Well,
monthly maybe.
Monthly.
Do you know what E3 is?
No.
It's the Electronics and Entertainment Expo.
It's like the biggest.
It's like a big convention.
The biggest gaming convention of the year every year. It's like takes place during early June.
It's where like Sony announces
Is
the
it in
new
Japan?
Sony, Xbox,
Not
Nintendo,
California,
Square Enix, like all the big gaming companies, Bethesda, do their little presentation. And I'm always super excited for Nintendo's, where they'll announce new games, talk about games that they've already announced, stuff like that. And
it's where they first show content for things. So
and like they drop the big bombs, like of this is the big game.
Yeah.
But I guarantee they're gonna reveal the next character, because like when they revealed Joker, it was December. It's now June.
Mm-hmm.
It's been months. We've had so I think it's finally time for.
We've been out here
waiting.
You have no idea, like
characterless.
The Smash community is so like some of them can be pretty toxic. Like
what?
Any community can
right?
I don't know. I love that a game like Smash Bros has covered so many generations, and I love that you guys have that podcast too, because I feel like
I could talk about it for
does
hours.
Bring everybody together, really, because even I, who am not like a super video gamer guy, can still relate to the Mortal Kombat,
because you were there,
Kongs and Mario's, all
man.
that kind of stuff,
yeah.
and it's still a brand. That's insane to me. Like it's hard for any brand to last past
me too.
5 years.
Yeah,
even
I remember playing Super Mario 1 with my dad and my brother when I was like 5 or 8 years old.
Yeah,
Duck Hunt and all that stuff, and the Duck Hunt dog is
a character.
Is a character you can play.
Yeah, wow. He's like
that
he's
noise
like
happens.
He's the dog, and then like on his shoulder the bird's there, and they're like teamwork. Like one of the moves is he'll throw like this can, and then like it'll blow up, and like he'll throw a frisbee, and he has a counter move as well, where a little like pixelated like cowboy dude with the gun shows up.
That was another game that you used the light pistol for in the original Nintendo.
I have one.
Yeah.
Only the
memories.
So my in-laws got me a original Nintendo, original controllers, original gun. but none of the TVs will work with the gun.
Yeah, you
now.
need an adapter. Yeah.
You need an old
Coaxial.
tube
Did
TV.
anybody have like a Rob?
What?
A
Oh, the
Rob,
robot.
like the robot, yeah.
Yeah, I know what
He's
you're
a
talking
character
about.
as well.
Yeah. Do you remember the little robot guy?
Oh,
You'd remember him if you
vaguely.
saw him. Yeah.
Does he have a kind of like a thing?
Remember Johnny Five Alive?
Visor.
95.
Short Circuit? Yeah, Johnny
It
Five.
looks like that. Like,
Okay.
But that's all it did, really, if I remember correctly.
Yes, and he treads. And did he have smoke?
Well, you're thinking of Short Circuit, the movie now.
No. I remember my cousin had a robot that they had to put like oil or something in his head.
That's not it.
No.
What was
I
that?
think it's just like a plastic thing.
You're
with batteries
probably
in it.
thinking of something else, some other Tinker toy.
Steam oil robot. I don't know. All right, that's the dead end.
All right. Really, we should probably wrap up this podcast. It's after 1 o'clock. We don't go much later than that. Kevin summed it up perfectly. Bunch of nerds.
Yep.
Appreciate you. Thank you for being here
Cheers,
once
Rob.
again.
Yes.
Here. let me see.
I like it.
Do you remember, Rob?
Do you remember?
Good times. Good times. Well, it's good to talk to you, man. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us today.
I was glad to be here.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
We'll put this up on the Mason and Remy podcast. We always end with a Friday party jam as part of this to live in infamy. We'll put it on YouTube. If you guys want to watch this again, or if you want to be like, hey, I was on a podcast, here's the link. You can do that. And we'll be on the air this afternoon at 2 o'clock with Keaton as well on New Country 92.3. So thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging. Are you ready for a jam?
Ready.
All right, here goes.
Let's go Blues. It's time to attack. All of us in St. Louis and beyond. Yup. We've got your back. Shout out to Layla Anderson. She's been a blues inspiration. Her spirit and love is infectious. Thank you for the motivation. More Mega Millions up for grabs. How to spend $530 million. I'd buy a castle with a moat, but my chances are 1 in a bajillion. If the rain would stay away this weekend, Mother Nature, that would be great. We're good on precipitation for a while, just trying to shoot you straight. It's time to celebrate a Friday, yeah. 5 o'clock Friday party jam. Sports, Friday, yeah. Mason and Remy Friday party jam. Man, what a pivotal weekend. The Blues and the Stanley Cup, and then the Cardinals are in Chicago. We must win it all, right? Yup. I'm doing all that I can. For a month I've been wearing this note. 2 wins is all we need, and then that is all she wrote. And we say thanks to Charles Glenn. No one can anthem like you do. We'll send you off one last time with a patriotic salute. So it's graduation season, and we celebrate the grad. Heck, maybe even a Stanley Cup. Man, wouldn't that be rad? It's a Friday, yeah. 5 o'clock Friday party jam. A Team STL Friday, yeah. Mason and Ray.